this is Holly Jane from Metalholic, and we are talking tonight with Paul Allender from the band Cradle of Filth. How are you doing, Paul? Thanks for giving me a call tonight.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Yeah, just finished sound check, so we're in Dallas at the moment, so it's all good.
All right. Now, your new album dropped in November, and I'm sure there's been a huge mixture of reactions to it. But what sort of feedback have you guys been receiving from the fans?
It's been really good, actually. A lot of people have said it's gone back true to form, and some people have said it sounds different. But you know, it's a mixture. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't please everybody, you know. But we've had actually some really good vibes from it, and and fans are really getting into it and looking forward to the next one's coming out because they can see the direction the band's going in. Right.
Now, the album's a concept album. It centers on the demon Lilith, the first wife of Adam. Why was Lilith the choice for the concept on this album?
Because when we'd actually pretty much got three-quarters of the way writing the album, three-quarters of the way through writing the album, should I say, it had like a feeling of sort of like cruelty, that type of feel to it. And obviously we couldn't do a concept album about Elizabeth Bathory anymore. So pretty much Lilith was the next choice. I mean, because she's been pretty much within the band since like Dusting Her Embrace, and she's always been part of it, so why not, you know?
Right. Now, Danny writes all the lyrics, but tell us a bit about the writing process for the music. First, do you write all of the music, or does the rest of the band contribute?
No, well, sometimes I do, but this time round I wanted to get, like, Dave and James involved more as well, you know, because I want to see how it would sound with, like the other members actually having a contribution. But it pretty much starts off in, like, my studio. I'll come up with like ideas, or I'll take ideas from them and I'll arrange it into like certain passages and everything, and and trying to capture certain feels, the riffs and structures. Then they'll keep bouncing backwards and forwards until we get it right, with all the orchestra and everything. And then once pretty much we've got like, I don't know, say 6, 7 ready, they'll all go off to Danny, and he'll start writing the lyrics and coming up with song titles and stuff. But that's just like a rough outline. If I was to sit here and tell you exactly, like, you'd be bullshitless.
Right. Now, how did you guys come together with Peaceful Records last year?
Well, we just left Roadrunner, and our contract was up with Roadrunner, and they offered us another deal, but it wasn't particularly that good, to be honest. And so Peaceful actually matched and made it actually better. So it was a bit of an obvious choice. I mean, plus also Peaceful, they're known for their special editions as well. So it was a bit of a given, really, for us to go on to Peaceful. I mean, because we are sort of band that really sort of thrives on special editions, like good packaging. And but the last few albums, they've been pretty non-existent. So we wanted to go into a label which was actually going to give us the chance to release like special editions again. I mean, proper box sets and everything, you know. But yeah, no, I mean, since being on Peaceful, they've been amazing. They've completely blown away all the majors we've been on, completely, which is like unbelievable, really, to be really honest.
Right. Now, since being with them, you guys played on MTV Germany last year, correct? That's great promotion.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, we'd never have got that on Roadrunner, ever.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, and yeah, it just goes to show that a independent is really like pushes. I mean, at the end of the day, they're a small label and they need to make their money back, so they're going to put all their heart and soul into actually like promoting the band and getting it out there.
Now, in the beginning, you guys were pretty much categorized in the black metal genre. What genre do you consider Cradle today, or do you prefer not to tie yourself into one?
No, we're not really tied into one of them. We're just a metal band, you know. There's just so many genres. I mean, it's like I'm actually getting lost now. With so many different genres. At the end of the day, we've only been pigeonholed in different genres just so the press can talk about us, you know, and compare us with other bands. You know, I mean, we've got our own sound, and then there's no physical way the press or anybody's going to talk about the band. So, oh yeah, it's in the genre of Cradle of Filth, because nobody does that. Because what else they can have to talk about? Nothing really, to be honest. You know. But yeah, I mean, we've been casted all sorts of music, but yeah, we're just a metal band, really, to be honest.
Right. Now, you guys started your Creatures from the Black Abyss tour yesterday in Texas. Can you tell us a little bit about the stage show for this?
Yeah, we've gone down a bit of a Frankenstein's laboratory route. It's quite cool, actually. It's still being built at the moment. Yesterday was in Houston, and it's the first time the set was being built properly. And the poor crew, they were running around like headless chickens trying to get it all done, but they couldn't quite get it all done. So as the days progress, they're starting to put more and more of it together. So I reckon at least in a couple of more days, I think that'll all be actually properly on stage and set up properly and everything, you know. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I've just done a whole new bunch of projections and stuff for the stage show. Yeah, it's different. It's really good.
Now, you guys obviously are known for your stage show as well as your music. Do you think they're equally as important?
Yes, I do, personally, yeah. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, like, people are paid sort of like good money. I mean, which they've, like, earned. And I think it's important if you do put on a stage show. You know, because, like, as a band, we want to give, like, fans what their money's worth. You know, it's nothing worse than going to see a band. You pay X amount of, like, dollars, and they just stand there and using a T-shirt. You know,
right.
It just doesn't, well, personally for me, it doesn't cut it. Other people may sort of argue about it, but for me, I'd rather see a band, putting an effort in and actually putting a performance in, you know, instead of just standing up there playing.
So do you guys try to do the same stage show whether you're playing for 100 people or 10,000 people?
Yeah, all the time, yeah.
Absolutely, if the venue will allow for it, right?
Yeah, no, you have to, though. It doesn't matter. You know, I mean, it doesn't matter if you play in front of, like, 5 people, you know. They've still paid their money to come and see you play, you know, so it's just as important, you know.
Right. And who comes up with the ideas for the stage shows, and who does the designs for the sets and the costumes?
The costumes we do ourselves, and pretty much myself and the lighting guy, we've been coming up with, like, stage show ideas and stage set ideas and projection ideas, and then, like, towards the end of, like, us actually finishing it off, and Dan come on board and threw some ideas in stuff, so it's pretty much a collective thing, you know. Now,
do you get involved in the actual album artwork?
No, I get asked that a lot. I could do it, but I'm too busy writing music, and see, I mean, with our artwork, it's actually really quite involved, and I would not be able to do, like, both things at once. You know, I'd rather sit there and write music, to be honest. But if there's a time come, well, actually saying that, we've got a new DVD coming out. We will have, because we're going to film it in Russia, and I'm going to be doing all the artwork for that, though, which is feasible because I won't be writing any music, you see, so I'll be doing the artwork for that on the menu.